Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, and welcome to my channel. I just thought I'd come on today and show you a little mini album that I made yesterday while chatting with a couple of friends on Messenger. Spent the day crafting together, in different parts of the world. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. Wasn't feeling well enough to go on a live stream, so I just chatted with some friends, and we just spent the day crafting. And this is what I came up with. I had some. This is a little graphic 45 mini album, and I'd previously cut out these cards here, and had no idea what I was going to use them for. And then I thought I'd just put them in a mini album so I can appreciate the beauty that is graphic 45 in an album form. Just no other reason than that. So I made this this little album. It's plain on the back. I like my when I make albums, I like the back to remain plain so that you're not damaging anything when you put it down. And the spine is also plain, which I did think about pushing it up, but decided not to. The size of this album here is 6 1/4 by the actual album size 4 1/4, and the depth is 1 3/4. So it's a small little album. I think it's cute. I cut out some of the paper. It's a mix of 2 papers, I believe, but I'm not positive on that because I bought them in a sale, just a couple of sheets of the this graphic 45 paper, and because I couldn't resist. So I've got this owl, and it's popped up on a little die cut that you can't really see, but I just thought it just added some texture and interest to the piece, and that's why I did it. So these are 2 cutouts, and I moved the wings on this one because it didn't fit in. So I thought, I'll just cut the wings off and put them in a different position than they are on the actual paper. So oh yeah, because they look like that on the paper this size. They're coming out of the side. So that's what I did, and then just added some lace and some frillies to it, just because, just because I could. And so it's quite a simple album, really it's just for me to admire the papers. That's why I did it. So I've got this owl again, and I've used it as a little tuck spot, and because I turned some of the just papers into little booklets and things, just for a bit of fun. And then I made a little pocket here as well, and then this is a little folded up part of the paper, just to make a little accordion fold booklet there. Just comes out like that. As I say, I cut out these cards first, and then realized I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I've been sat on this paper for a while now, trying to decide what it was that I really wanted to do, and I had no idea. I didn't have any black lace, otherwise I actually would have done this with black lace, and so I just decided to go with the white instead. It's got it's actually put on both sides of the papers. There's a little holographic trim there, and there's I've attached the paper on both, the lace on both sides of the paper. There's a short lace there and a long lace at the back, and it's got the flat back pearls as a trim. And each page is basically the same. I put the picture is on the front, and a space to write is on the back. So maybe it's like a little notebook. But I really did just wanted to use the graphic 45 papers and just put it in an album. So I may not even use it. I may just keep it as a nice little keepsake, or I may give it to a friend, who knows. But I just wanted to keep the graphic 45 papers as they are, because I just think they're just too delightful not to use, and not to put them into something I think if I had a sewing machine that worked, I would have probably sewn these on. But as they are, this is hot glued and wet glue. I use hot glue and wet glue to get all these on here. So there, and at the back I've made another little pocket. I used all the paper that I had. I used, so you know, and that was the whole point of making the album, was to not just have the paper sat there in the drawer, but to use it up. So that's what I did. I cut out this little hat there to make another tuck spot. Can't get my words out today either. And then just got these as a little cut apart. I think these are separate. These are separate this time because I think I didn't think that far ahead. I just went and cut paper and then thought about making the booklets afterwards. So yeah, on the other on the front of the book there, as a booklet, and on this they're just cut out separately. And but this is a booklet, and I cut down these just to put in here. This one just to put in here as something to write on. Good fortune for you. There you go. And that's the back of the paper there. And yeah, so that's my little graphic 45 mini album, for no other reason than it's graphic 45 paper, and I didn't want to just keep it as a something in the drawer that I never used. And so I yeah, made this cute little mini album. Hope you liked it, and that was just to show you what I've been doing while I've been off, not feeling well enough to live stream, but well enough to make something. So that was the little album I made yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you again soon. Bye.